Choke, no joke. Yeah. It's choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Chicken choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Niggas choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Yeah. It's choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Chicken choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Niggas choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Yeah. It's choke, no joke.
Supreme Bigger Figure, Big Cap, The Warden, The Club King.
The DJ Johnny Walker Red.
MC Frank Jigger, the celebrity's choice.
Sean Brophy, sound engineer.
Choke No Joke, legendary videographer.
Sterling Cox, I was the head of security.
Alpha Grenier.
My name is V.
Omega.
Big G. It's Vim Rock from the legendary Naughty by Nature.
Styles P the Ghost, LOX, D-Block.
Tech Smith and Wesson.
LB Fan, Mr. Cheeks.
The Cool, the DJ, the Red Alert.
Kid Capri.
The tunnel was a hip-hop nucleus.
It was the epicenter.
It was the domain, the temple.
It was the Mecca.
Nothing was that melting pot of hip-hop.
They kept the paradigm going.
It's almost like what Roc-A did for street basketball. The tunnel was that of music industry.
My Sunday ritual going to the tunnel was, I'm telling you, your ass better be there.
You just pretty much did push-ups. We had to drink a couple bottles of Hennessy, go get smoked.
Leave the jewelry and watches at home.
Before you even get to the tunnel, you gotta get on the block.
You started from 11th Avenue, and when you got to that door, the search procedures was no other.
First time I ever heard of take your shoes off, open your mouth was in the tunnel. It was damn near everything but a full cavity search.
Security at the tunnel was no joke.
The beatdowns did happen.
Some of them, if you had that chain out, that shit was leaving with one of them niggas.
We had a handful of cats. When we were taking you out, they were digging in your pockets.
The code check at the tunnel was crazy because you didn't know if you was gonna get your shit back.
Sometimes the bloops happen where you might not get your coat.
A lot of boys wanted to get their girls some fur coats, you know, so I mean, it was free.
The bar was always on tilt at the tunnel.
You might get fake alcohol. Bartenders might have got counterfeit.
The dance floor is always rocking.
It looked like a video all the time.
The tunnel had a very unique situation at the bathroom. It was co-ed.
The bathroom was Sodom and Gomorrah.
I was like this, looking, trying to look past the dudes like when they was going in the urinal.
The tunnel was a one-stop shop. They had food, they had alcohol, drugs.
I saw weed the tunnel. It was just oozing money.
Backstage is like the club amongst the club.
That's where all the so-called stars who was scary to be in the crowd, that's where they hung out at.
The dopest things about the tunnel for me to remember is hearing my records get played up in there.
The top, maybe, of all-time tunnel banger.
Or anything bad boy.
Every Biggie record, any shit by Hov.
Shook Ones was bananas in there.
Nori Capone, that bang bang.
Andy up.
Any one of Buster joints.
Wild Out would actually start a fight.
The best performance I ever seen, Jay-Z performed in front of the DJ booth. The DJ booth was bouncing like a ball.
Snoop and Dre. When Dre was there.
DMX, Get At Me, dog.
The king of the tunnel was Jay-Z.
Busta Rhymes.
DMX is the king.
Queen of the tunnel.
Mary J. Blige.
Roxy and Lil Kim.
Eve.
King of the tunnel record label-wise was Def Jam.
Bad Boy.
The best DJ at the tunnel was Flex.
Big Cap, all day. Flex used to break off the records, but he used to try to bully Cap, like, don't spin this, because when I get here, I want to spin it. No, nigga, fuck wrong with you?
What the tunnel did for artists, it solidified their street music.
That gave us a platform, set up Rough Riders, Roc-A-Fella, Bad Boy, slew of other artists.
The closing of the tunnel, it was kind of sad because that was a big piece of hip-hop.
So losing the tunnel was like a little kid losing Disney.
A famous mosque closing down.
I think when the tunnel closed, it was necessary. Niggas was coming to missing.
When you hear people of the late 70s talked about Studio 54, the tunnel was the Studio 54 of hip-hop.
The Hip Hop Nucleus is out right now. I just dropped the link for y'all right there for y'all who want to watch it after the show is over for free on Stash Movies. That's it. You want to see the tunnel documentary? That's it. It's right there for you. Choke no joke. Let's get to the show, baby.
You know what it is. Choke no joke. Never did I think hip-hop go this far. Never did I think I see Diddy behind bars of Kel with penitentiary scars. The man now, is it going too far?
back. All y'all industry rats, y'all whack. And that's 100. On Pyru, you'll be trapped like Pop, just so he could go viral. Gene saw the nuts of Ja Rule, had the freak off in Diddy'S too. You the butt plug shopper, freak door stopper. Nigga, you don't know if you a criminal or cop. But you next to be locked up. Ask Keefy D, telling on yourself on Vlad TV. You dumb nigga, you right, you never be me. And I never be you too, telling on myself on YouTube, sitting on the porch steps, giving up myself. What the fuck I look like? My name G Depp. Comb Legacy Doom. Will the bad boy see time like loom? Your extortion fell through, your friend to no one, like the moon. Joke no joke. New album coming soon, learn from mistakes part 2. You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is. You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is. Joke no joke. See how the sun come out for me? Hating ass niggas, I'm here. You know what I mean? Y'all all got my name in your mouth. My nickname is Tongue now. I'm all in your mouth.
Joke, no joke. We here, baby. We here. What's goody? What's goody in the hoodie? All right? What's goody in the hoodie? Nigga saw the nuts of Ja Rule. They came running out naked. Oh, yeah? How you know they was naked? How do you know they was naked? Oh, you saw it? So you saw some nuts hanging. So you... Oh, man. I know that I was on a little earlier. Hold on a second. Yeah, I know I was on a little earlier and talking about Jay-Z and the lawsuit. And, you know, last night we went through it, talked about it. Today I talked about it and, you know, thinking about the age and, you know, showing how, you know, his daughter dresses older than her age range, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, right? But I'm not saying that as a spectator. I'm saying that as a father, right? I would have a problem with that as a father if my child was dressing like that just for the sake of where we are today, right? Because now it's like people are questioning, oh man, how could this be a 13-year-old? But when you look at the images of his own child, right? And this is no disrespect when I say this. This is just reality. I know a lot of y'all got your panties in a bunch when it comes to that, but it's just a hard fact, right? When I said, yo, you know, for one, you know, it's just my opinion, but I wouldn't even have my daughter performing on the tour like that just because Beyonce is an over-sexualized artist with vulgar language. It ain't like she's not going to hear cursing at the concert, right? It's an adult show. And you got your child on the stage. You know what I'm saying? So I'm speaking as a father. You know what I'm saying? Like, So my perspective is one of many men out there. Now there's some men out there that like, oh, I don't see nothing. Oh, choke you're going too far. You're reaching, man. And I think she could dress like that. Little girls could like to wear lipstick and earrings and jewelry and makeup, and they've been, yeah, all that is for in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I may not even be where you doing all of the fancy nails and nail polish. Yeah, certain colors as a kid, yeah. But the kids with the fucking fake nails? Like what? Yo, come on, man. Like, all right. Call me corny old school, but even when I was young, a young father, I had these same views. I didn't want certain music being played. Like, I didn't like Lil' Kim being played. I just did. You know what I'm saying? Lil' Kim to my, do you take it in the bud? Yes, what? Right? Who want their little daughter riding around in the car listening to that shit? You know what I'm saying? So when you ain't around, they with their little friends. Girl, you take it in the bud. Yes, what? And they don't even know what a bud is yet. You know what I'm saying? Don't know nothing about sex or nothing, but this is how our youth get programmed. Now they know that the fucking butthole is brown, right? What kid probably was even thinking about knowing what color a damn butthole was? Now they know that the butthole is brown. Why? Because of Sexy Red. And if these little ratchet ass girls playing that music around their little daughters, they gonna mimic and it's gonna register in their head. They gonna say, "What is a butthole?" And then somebody's gonna have to explain what the butthole is. And then they go to school, say they teach it. My butthole is brown. Teacher, what color is your butthole? My butthole is brown. Like you programming the children, right? So I say all that to say that I let a kid be a kid. You see how Michael Jackson was? That nigga Joe Jackson had that nigga fucking doing all this shit at 4 years old. This nigga ain't get a chance to play with nothing. That nigga see a rat. He like, hey, what is that? That's my friend. It's a rat, Michael. Man, I ain't got no time to make no friends, man. Joe got me in here doing all this shit. I like, look, the rat, matter of fact, his name is Ben. Come here, Ben. Give me some of that cheese, Tito. Come here. Jermaine, stop teasing. Come here. Come here, Ben. Like, I need some friends around here, man. You got to let the kids be the kids. This nigga Michael Jackson, as soon as he grow up and finally got some money to do whatever he want, what'd he do? This nigga go build a whole goddamn City Island, Ride Playland, Great Adventures in his backyard. Because that nigga he finally could get a chance to play now. Because this nigga Joe had him, this nigga 4 years old, as soon as he's able to walk and keep his balance, his ass was working from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, by the time that nigga was fucking 20, that nigga started to learn how to fucking dance backwards, doing the moonwalk and shit. That nigga done did so many dance steps and shit. That nigga was able to float backwards. So I'm just saying, let a kid be a kid. You know what I mean? Let the kids be the kids, man. Let the kids be the kids. They ain't got to grow up so fast. Hold on, I forgot to notify those on Instagram that I am live. I don't know how long Instagram gonna keep me in jail. Like, Instagram is the worst app when it comes to freedom of speech. Hopefully the person who's blackballing people on Instagram, hopefully they they'll get their day too, right along with the rest of these suckers. Yo, we live on YouTube. Hit that link. Yo, we live on YouTube. Hit that link. Yo, we live on YouTube. Hit that link. Yo, we live on YouTube. Paul, what up, Paul? Anyone who violates the child is worthy of the death penalty. Whoa! However, on the accusation this serious, should it not be proven, believe me, Jay is crap. There's too many gaps in this story. I agree with you. With the first show that I did when I read the lawsuit, I didn't, the way that it sounds where somebody would be dropping a 13-year-old off at Radio City because they have a bucket list at 30. The fact they said this kid had a bucket list at 13, I'm like, damn, well, shit, they trying to go to the VMAs at 13. They must have did a lot of shit already. They said the little kid had a 13-year-old had a bucket list. This was on their bucket list. Bucket list. Oh my God, man. Turn my TikTok on. To the tick-tock, the ticky-ticky-ticky, the tick-tick. But like you said, Paul, it got to be proven. And this is thanks again for the support. But this is the calm before the storm, so to speak, right? Because as we seen in like R. Kelly, Diddy case, you know what I'm saying? You have the some of the frivolous cases that you like, oh, come on. And then they are like the jab, you know what I'm saying, just to make the nigga move so they could crack him, you know what I'm saying, with a hook. Like, I think, in my opinion, being that Jay-Z tries to be such a ghost and not address nothing head on, they did this to bait him into responding. Because if you know Jay's history from his alleged kids that's been trying to get DNA tests or paternity tests, you see how he been dodging their ass. And this nigga is more public than the Pope. and they can't even catch him to subpoena him at all, right? So I think personally that they came at him this way because this was already going on, right? So for me, I believe that this was a strategy to make it more public, like put him in the public, right? Because they've been going through this already with them behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So now they went one step further, right? But here's what I think is going to happen next, right? It was mentioned by the prosecution that I need to light this up over here. I feel like I look a little dark. Yeah, that's much better. We heard earlier that we heard the prosecutors or the prosecution mentioned earlier that told the judge that there may be a superseding indictment coming later on, right? Now, being that we know with a Rico, it just can't be one person, right? My prediction coming down the pipeline, they pump fake Jay to jump out there, right? And he did. The nigga jumped to the moon. I believe that when they hit Diddy with the superseding indictment, Jay-Z is going to be one of the Jay-Z is going to be one of the co-conspirators, right? Because remember, they can't do a Rico with him by himself. He just can't be one person. I believe that they just hit Jay with the dummy package, right? You know what I'm saying? They told him, yo, that dude right there, he's walking down the street. It's $1 million in that bag. Man, if you just get it, yo, man, just get that bag, man. We're going to split it. Nigga Jay like, running, he grabbed the bag. He got away with it too. But as soon as he got down the block and he checked the bag, all the money was counterfeit. Pump fake, right? That's what I believe is going to happen. They put this out, right? And now this lawsuit is the equivalent of the Cassie video. It ain't as damaging, but it's there to ruin Jay-Z's image, right? It's there to make people question could he be doing it? It's sparking the conversation before they hit us with the bam, right? The bam is coming, right? This ain't it. This is the appetizer right here. You know what I'm saying? This is this is just the bread on the table. This is the Red Lobster cheesy biscuits. This lawsuit is the Red Lobster cheesy biscuits, right? We ain't even get the salad yet. After we got to wait for the salad, and then it's going to be the goddamn crab legs or whatever you like, the salmon, the main course. Because That's how they did with Diddy. That's how they did with R. Kelly, right? Just smack, like ruin his, smack him up lightly. It's like a boxer, just a jab, bang. We're setting up the shot, bang. That's what this is, right? And they wanted to see what Jay was going to come back with. Jay came back with his flurry or whatever. Now is where, watch, in the next 2 weeks, I guarantee you it's going to be at least 3 more lawsuits against Jay-Z. And they're going to be Jane Doe's and John Doe's, right? And then we're going to start seeing Jane Doe's that look a little bit familiar, just like Cassie, right? They could tell us Jane Doe all day with Diddy and Diddy's case. We know exactly who the hell that is. And then here's what you have next. I personally believe that in the superseding indictment, if not for one of them, if not for both of them, maybe one of them may have a murder for hire attached to it. You already know who they're going to say, who they going after with Diddy. But for Jay, people been throwing people names out there a lot, right? Now, here's the most interesting part about this, right? Come a little closer, talk to you. Both Diddy and both Diddy and Jay-Z, right? They're going to connect them two, right? In so many different ways, right? If you looking at all the media right now that's surrounding Jay-Z in this case, he's attached to Diddy almost in every picture, right? And remember, I'm the one that's been saying them niggas is potentially allegedly lovers, or they was having a bromance, whatever you want to call it, allegedly, right? But now when you look at it on a global level, on an international level, if you put, I'm gonna show you. Now watch this, right? When you put in Jay-Z story, right? Jay-Z lawsuit, 13-year-old girl, right? Look, Diddy fucking comes up. You see this? And then Diddy with Jay-Z. I'm telling you, there's going to be a superseding indictment, and they're going to list Jay-Z as a co-conspirator to Diddy. He's going to be a co-defendant. Watch. Watch what I'm telling you. And then this it's so ill, right? Because Jay said here, Like, look at this. If you go to news, right? Look at this, right? The Jay-Z accused of sexually assaulting 13-year-old, right? Look at the images, right? Look at the images, right? Him and Diddy, him and Diddy, him and Diddy. This is the New York Post, him and Diddy. News Nation, him and Diddy. People.com, him and Diddy. The BBC, him and Diddy. And I know they saying because they both did it together, but what I'm saying is, look how easy it is to find so many images of them two together, right? Because if I go like this, Jay-Z and Diddy images, look how many you get. So, it's just my prediction. I'm not saying it's a fact. But you next to be locked up. Right? Now, here's the interesting thing. What do these two both have in common, y'all? What do these two both have in common? They both named Sean. That's true. They both have people who made very strong allegations against them that will both have to be star witnesses against them. They both born on the 4th of the month. This is true. Somebody said they both evil. Right? Both rich and evil. That's funny as hell. That is hilarious. Right? But now check it. Here's the thing that they both have in common. They both have people that made some serious allegations against them. Right? Diddy has Gene Squill. And Jay-Z has Jaguar Wright. All right. Now, here's where it gets serious and it's no longer a game. It's no longer just getting on YouTube and saying things, right? Because a lot of us can get pulled into court for some of the things that we say on YouTube. We know this, you know, whether it be we hear the courts make references to websites like Vlad, right? Or you see people get locked up like Keefe D, right? And various others. Now, here's the thing. Both Gene and Jaguar will be subpoenaed into court. And they're going to have to stand on a lot of the things that they said, right? Now, Diddy, in his case, let's say Diddy gets indicted for murder for hire in the Tupac case, right? Now, Gene is going to have to go, and he will be subpoenaed to say that, one, he got the phone call the night that Tupac got shot and was told what happened. Why did they call him? We don't know. But he told us they called him and told him, right? He has to say that on the stand. Whether he chooses to or not, plead the fifth, whatever, he already said it. He is a witness, right? To knowing that this happened, whether it was just news, whatever, gossip, however you want to look at it. But then they will go one step further, and he's going to have to say he saw the check for Pac's life, right? And when he tries to act like he didn't say it, they're going to play the tape in court. Then they're going to play the other tape in court from Vlad, where he says who showed him the tape. And then he's going to have to go one step further. The check, who showed him the check and who had the check, and then where it came from. Despite that he want to try to BS us all and try to backtrack and say he didn't know nothing about it, this, that, and the other, that's not going to work in this case at all. He's going to have to go up there and say that. This is why he's doing the sucker stuff that he's doing now, mentioning and trying to get Diddy a drug conspiracy case or a Rico, by keep trying to say that the label was started by dudes in the streets, right? But this is why, even after Unique told him, yo, stop saying niggas' names, right? You see, even recently, he's still saying in dudes' names, and he's repeating their names, repeating their names, repeating their names. Why? Because they are the streets, right? And they'll crack his goddamn head for one, because he the one that allegedly sent Puff to jail, right? By doing all these videos and doing all this stuff. Now he's the star witness. He's going to have to go and put Diddy away for good on the stand, because he's the one that said all this stuff, right? But this is why this bitch ass nigga, the big bitch, he is over there trying to keep saying these dudes' names and saying that and trying to link it to make it a drug conspiracy because they still out here. He's trying to get their asses pulled up into the Rico so he could sleep safe at night. Ain't nobody stupid out here. No matter how many times his man told him, yo, stop saying their names, stop saying their names, stop saying their names. You see, he keeps saying their names because that nigga's petrified. He can talk all that tough talk all he want, right? But he knows he's a rat bastard. He knows he's ratting. This nigga had the nerve to go and show him wearing Versace shirts. Nigga, that's your whole paycheck. How was you wearing Versace and all these leather stuff on a goddamn parole officer salary? What you was making about $24,000 a year? $27,000 a year? You wasn't making 30. And you wearing Versace and all that stuff, and you telling us you wasn't a drug dealer? How was you wearing all that jewelry and stuff on your salary? This dude is so stupid. He got an identity crisis. He's sitting there, the police, with a whole bunch of drug dealers. The police. This nigga's the police, right? And he's over there with all these drug dealers like this, talking about, yo, man, nigga, you see me, I was wearing Versace on $24,000 a year. And you ain't got no work to do. You out on the street, you keep saying my block, my block, my block. Nigga, you didn't live in none of those buildings, nigga. But let's get back to him ratting, being the star rat for the case. Because it's going to be a time when Paul, good looking. Shout out to my man Paul, man. This nigga, Gene Square, right? No, Gene Dildo. That's his new name. The bud plug shopper. Right there, Gene Dildo, right? So I wish y'all could see this nigga sitting there with all these drug dealers with talking about, yo, I had the levers, this, that, and on a cop salary, nigga. This is the reason why the police jack us up as drug dealers is because they envious of they hard work and they little pay. This is why they pulling over the nigga with the nice car. And you telling me this police ass nigga is sitting there with all these drug dealers and talking about Versace and jewelry and all this stuff on the police salary, but he wasn't selling drugs. But everybody around him selling drugs. Okay. You got this police nigga keep bringing a former drug kingpin on his platform. Unique. To co-sign him. And y'all not peeping that? He brings a former drug kingpin on his show to co-sign him. Not a police lieutenant, not a captain, not a supervisor from the parole officers or Department of Corrections, whatever it is, right? He brings a drug dealer. A drug dealer, a former drug dealer. A former drug dealer is his cosign. Wolf A street nigga is his cosign. Chaz, a notorious bank robber, is his cosign. Slick in the Family, drug dealers, is his cosign. D-Ferg, drug dealer, is his cosign. Same gang, street niggas, is his cosign. Now, once this nigga brought anybody that was his supervisor from his job on his platform and told us how good of a worker he was. Not once. Oh, he'll get some drug dealers to come up there, though, and tell you how good of a nigga he was protecting the niggas in the streets. This nigga think we stupid. We never heard Diddy talk good about Gene when it comes to being a fucking a bodyguard. This nigga bring every drug dealer, name every drug dealer, and not once brought one supervisor from his job up there to tell us how good of he was at the parole office. He probably was getting paid to let niggas get off parole early. Degenerate ass, gambling ass nigga. He's a degenerate. But let's get focused on him having to testify against Diddy. He's going to have to go up there and say about the drinks being spiked, how his baby mother on New Year's Eve at a Diddy party got drunk to stuff and fell asleep in the car. How he drunk the shit and fell asleep. He's going to have to say all these things. Right? Because at some point, it's going to be real. It ain't going to be YouTube. It's going to be real. I've seen Tasha K on that stage. On the stand. She was not the same chick she is on YouTube. With objections and things like that being said. Oh, it's different. It's different. I see Cardi B on the stand. It's different. And niggas is sitting in there watching the motherfuckers you hate along with the people you love. And Gene and Jaguar are going to have to own everything that they are saying in the courtroom. I'm telling you, part of Jay-Z getting grabbed up like this got to do with her. She is what Surviving R. Kelly was. She is what Gene is to Diddy. She is that to Jay. And going up on Pierce and all that and making those type of allegations, right? It's going to be the day they are going to have to sit in the courtroom. Both of them. Gene is his fate is already signed. As soon as Jay get hit with the criminal charges, Jaguar, she's smart. She probably going to witness protection. And Gene, he gonna try to play hard and hope the Illuminati save him. You see him wearing all his Illuminati gear. That nigga be wearing that Illuminati gear like a Jesus piece. That nigga like a rabbit's foot. That nigga is Illuminati geared the fuck out. He's praying them like, yo, I'm down with the fraternity. Please. That nigga wearing that shit like he got a deal with them. Like, that nigga's the Illuminati model. That nigga's the frat boy. The frat model. That nigga got that shit on faithfully. They can't help you, buddy. Sorry, they can't help you, buddy. You might as well get you a Jesus piece. They're gonna have to stand on what they think is truth. And Gene Squill, he gonna have to stand on them lies that he didn't see the check. He don't know where the check story came from. Doggy Diamonds, nigga. That's where it came from. Right out your mouth, nigga. I saw the check for Pac's life. I didn't say I saw no check. Okay. Well, say that on the stand with that big ass monitor in front of you. Did you watch the Young Thug trial? Because that's going to be you looking at the monitor saying that you didn't say nothing about that check. And the jury's going to be looking at your ass like, you're fucking stupid, right? I didn't say I seen any check. I didn't say I seen the check. Your Honor, I would like to call my next witness, Doggy Diamonds TV. Yes, sir. You have a podcast, right? Yes, I do. And you had Gene Squill on your podcast. Is this right? Yes, I did. Okay. You were asking him about the notorious B.I.G. and Tupac, weren't you? Yes, I was. I did ask him that. All right. Now, excuse me, Mr. Diamonds, do you want to be here today? No, I don't want to be here. Like, no, but they subpoenaed me. So I got, I have to be here. I'm not going to jail for G. So thank you, Mr. Diamonds, right? Well, you're not committing no criminal act. You're not snitching. This is not the streets, Mr. Diamonds. You were not selling crack on the streets with Mr. Dale, right? So we like your show, sir. And we would like to know, did Mr. Gene Dale tell you that he saw the check for Pac's life? Now, let me ask you first. Did you or did you not ask him, did he see the check for Biggie's life? Yes, I did. I said, now let me get this straight, Gene. Are you saying that you saw the check for Biggie's life? That's exactly what I said to him. Thank you. And what was Mr. Gene's response to you, Mr. Diamonds? He said, Biggie? No. Pac. I saw the check for Pac's life. Thank you, Mr. Diamonds. No further questions. That's how it's going to go down, brother. I hope you're ready for it. Because that is how it's going to go down. You're going to lie and say that you did not say that. And then they're going to play the videotape. And then they're going to call Doggy Diamonds up there. And then he's going to co-sign that that is him in the video. And that you was in the same room with him, under the same roof with him, and that you said that to him. And then they're going to call Vladimir. And he's going to say, I'm not cooperating. Y'all know I work with y'all. Y'all trying to blow me up. I can't cooperate. I gave y'all everything y'all needed. Come on, man, don't put me up there. You're already telling them. Well, Mr. Vladimir, he has a cold, so he's not going to be able to come here. We got you, Vlad. Go look out for you. Get some more interviews. Yeah, get some more interviews. Trying to get Birdman. Get them to tell you more about Birdman. Yeah, but yes. So we're gonna play the tape here from Vlad TV, where you said Eric Von Zip showed you the check, right? He's gonna have to through all of that. Mr. Squill, you did tell us a story on YouTube, didn't you? You did say something about the drinks being spiked, how you was doing the door New Year's Eve and you knew that they spiked the drinks because your baby mother had got some of that drink and she was knocked out in the car and you went running through the house. Boom! Where my baby mama? Boom! Kicking all the doors in, looking for your baby mama. You remember that story? And you went to the car. It was your last resort after you were scared to death that a nigga was piping up. You went to the car and she was in there. Roll the window down, baby. What you doing? Oh, we drunk the punch. And we just got woozy. And we came and sat in the car. Well, so you did know about the spiking of the drinks, didn't you? I didn't say I wasn't the first one that said it. You know, did you know about the spiking of the drinks, Mr. Squill? I just said my baby mama, and I knew. All that is going to have to happen in court. What homegirl said, the nigga Jay-Z allegedly had a razor to her face and was taking the coochie, right? Allegedly, right? Remember she said that? It was a razor or a gun? I don't know what it was. But she told this story how Jay was holding a weapon allegedly to her while he was allegedly getting the coochie. She's going to have to say that in court. This is all the YouTube shenanigans and stuff. This is where it's going to get real. Like, yeah, y'all might say, oh, Cho, you be talking about Jay-Z too. What they gonna make me do? Testify that I said he got her on the wig? That'll be good for me. Because I will bring one of these gay dudes that know wigs as my wig analyst and will analyze his goddamn head. And I will, if they find out that it's not a wig, they could lock me up for perjury. Okay? But I'm bringing my own wig analyst. You know what I'm saying? They're not just going to tell me that's his hair. You know, now it's different for me. You know what I'm saying? Wait, what they gonna do to me for saying he got a wig, right? Like, that ain't saying nothing criminal. So if they put me on the stand, I'm going to stand on that. You know what I'm saying? And when they call me up on the stand, I'm going to walk by the table and I'm going to snatch his shit off and we'll go right up on the goddamn witness stand and be like, any questions? Any questions? I'll snatch that shit right off his head. Right as soon as they call me up to the stand, Mr. Joe, it's time for you to be crossed in the Jay-Z wig scandal. I'm going to walk up and be like, I'm going to run over to the table and grab Jay wig and run up on the stand and say, any questions? Any question? I'm gonna put that shit on. Huh? Okay, B. Huh? I'll snatch Jay wig off. But outside of the jokes, they really gonna have to they're gonna go get, especially Mr. Square. He's going to have to own all that in court. And he's going to be happy to. He's going to be happy. He think it's going to make him a celebrity. But he's not going to realize that that's not going to come without him being charged. Because if they go at him for the Biggie murder, if they start looking at that and start looking at this nigga inconsistent stories, and that big murder, how Big is shot up and him and Tone is chasing the car with no sirens. Like the niggas was going to stop and shit. Stop! Citizens arrest! Come here, you just shot the notorious Big. We're making a citizen's arrest. Pull over. Like, who was you chasing, nigga? Because you wasn't busting the cap. Ain't a nigga, you ain't lick a damn lollipop that night. Nigga had 3 guns on him, the human holster. The human holster. This nigga had 3 guns on this nigga. That nigga would have fucking slipped on the banana peel, he would have shot himself up. Bah! 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 I think G Slim and 4, they got all them guns on them. That nigga turned right to the 4th of July and shit. Nigga be shot himself up and shit. What nigga walking around with 3 guns on him? That nigga is the human holster for real. That nigga's a son doula. That's what we used to call son doula. You know what I mean? Make one nigga carry 3 guns. You the son, nigga. Like, you going to jail with all 3 of them shits. And drive them shits to California, nigga. Because you wasn't flying them on the plane in 97. Yo, guys, son doula, drive them shits to California, nigga. Don't think we don't know you was transported, because you wasn't flying 3 guns on the plane in no goddamn 1997 before 9/11 when they made that law. Stop, nigga. You was drug gun running. You know what I'm saying? Son doula. Yeah, get Gene to bring them shits out here. Nigga, I had 3 guns on me. Damn. Why not just have 1 gun and 4 clips? Like, you gonna like, nigga, you got 3 guns on you and you ain't busting motherfucking rap. Nigga, you ain't busting motherfucking breakdance step. Nigga, you ain't busted electric boogie. You ain't busted cat. This thing had 3 guns on him. The human holster. Big gets shot. He go chasing the car somewhere, leaving Puff there to get shot. How you Puff security? Big gets shot. And you go driving, trying to chase a car with no siren and no badge. Who you pulling over, nigga? Who was he gonna pull over? Them niggas would have shot y'all niggas up. Fuck you chasing the car for, lying ass nigga. Then he come back and do what? Yeah, I went down to the garage and I was chilling on the pillar. And I heard the nigga DJ Quick saying, yeah, They said they was gonna get them niggas. Yeah, I was just chilling there, man. You know what I'm saying? The fire marshal shut it down, but I was still able to order me, some wings and shit and some fries and shit. Yeah, I was just chilling on. Yeah. Big was up there. Yeah, he was shot. He was just up there shot, bleeding and shit. I don't know what the fuck Big was doing. All I know, the nigga shot him up. I ran around the block with Tone. Nigga Tone said, yo, come on, Gene. We went and chased the niggas and shit, you know what I'm saying? But the nigga Tone fucking headlights and, the siren fell off into the street. But, we still chased the niggas, you know what I'm saying? We made the right. We seen them niggas. They was making it right. So we went up there and we made it right. And then we seen them niggas, they was making another right. So they made another right. So we made the one that was they made another right. And then they just shot right past puffing them niggas and looked at them and they just kept going. So I just pulled over. I jumped out, walked over to the garage, chilled up on the pillow. You know what I'm saying? I started to get a manicure and a pedicure right there. You know what I'm saying? While Big was shot, he was going to die. I knew he was going to die anyway. So, I just chilled on the pillow. You know what I'm saying? And nigga DJ Quick and shit. The nigga like, yeah, man. They said they was going to get them bad boy niggas, man. Yeah, so I'm just chilling there, man. I was going to ask the nigga DJ Quick, he had some beats and shit. But, nigga Paul came, oh, Gene, come on. What are you doing here, Gene? Why are you over here in the goddamn garage while Big is sat up there shot? You're motherfucking the security. Puff is your principal. He's up at the car with Big Shot. And you down here chilling on the pillow, air hustling for DJ Quick. Huh? Who does this make sense to? Who does this make sense to? Then Paul comes, they go up to the car. Now Kenny's in the driver's seat. And Diddy's in the car with Big. And then he says he meets them there at the hospital. I don't know if he got in the car with Little C's and them or not. Oh, yeah, I forgot about run the next 3 lights, Kenny. That's coming out of the goddamn Peterson Museum after he done took the gun back from goddamn D-Roc. How's this all adding up, y'all? Why did he tell Kenny to run the next 3 lights? Was the Peterson on fire? He still ain't answering this question. What was the urgency for Kenny to run the 3 lights that you couldn't tell Big and you couldn't tell Paul that y'all was going to run the lights and lead them niggas? I'm just like, I just can't, yo, if Puff, I'm telling you, man, Gene is going to be the star witness and Puff's goddamn and thing. He's gonna link him to the drinking. He's gonna link him to the Tupac check. He's gonna link him to Biggie's murder. Cause they're gonna be like, Gene, why did you tell him to run the lights? Where was y'all running to? Why? Did somebody throw up a gang sign at you? And you said, get it! Run the next 10 lights, get it! What was the reason for you to run the lights? Did you just all of a sudden drink some milk in a party and you was lactose intolerant? You didn't know they gave you milk? and you just all of a sudden caught the bubble guts, and you was gonna shit on yourself, you had diarrhea knocking at the door of your butthole, you know what I'm saying? Kitty, run the next 3 lights, Kitty. I'm about to poo-poo on myself, Kitty. Run the next 3 lights. Kitty! What was the urgency to run the next 3 lights and leave Big after you just took the gun back from D-Roc? I just want to know, what was the urgency to leave Big? And then come back and leave Puff? You got 3 guns on you, the human holster. You got 3 guns on you, and you jump in the trunk and you leave Puff. Then you come back and then you go down to the garage and chill on the pillow and leave Puff again. These niggas could have spun the block. They could have been stomping this nigga Puff out right now. Big is already shot. He just sitting there. And you just running around motherfucking like what? How do you leave Diddy? And then y'all go to the hospital. Big dies right there. And you leave with Chaz Williams and don't stay with Diddy? Did you have to drive the guns back to New York? This is why you couldn't go on the plane with him? Just questions, man. These are just questions, man. Paul, you sparked that up with the right next 3 lights, Kenny. Thanks for the donation, Paul. But you, yeah, Paul, you made me go all the way back to the beginning, man. But nah, serious, man. All jokes aside, though, they gonna have to stand on all that. Now, here's the other thing. There's one more thing I got to address. I just did a show about I just did a show about Ali Zoe, the dude from the Zoe Pound, right? Saying, brother, please be careful, right? Well, I guess that message is way too late. Like, he did these interviews. I just seen another one, man. Oh my God. Please don't be mad at me for pointing these things out, right? Because they up there saying them, I'm not making them say it, right? I'm just a hip-hop historian, and I'm telling you, this dude timing is impeccable. Do you hear me? His time, they let him out at the perfect time if they was trying to get any of these niggas in the industry caught up, right? Because they let him out and he's from the era that they indicting niggas for now, right? He done did his time, he coming home, but now he's sort of connecting the dot to some unsolved mysteries type of thing, right? And this is what I was talking about the other day. Somebody, I don't know if my speculation on the brother Ali is that he's not privy to the power of YouTube and the criminal element aspect, right? He might be, I think he may feel like, yo, these are just old stories, this, that, and the other. He may feel like the world know him, but they don't, right? And then he's involved. Like he's talking about stuff that he's involved in and like shooting should. Yeah, the statute of limitations may be up on that, but with these Ricos and connecting these dots, like some of these things is happening. Oh my God, bro. Yo, I don't want to say too much, right? But the thing that I saw today, right? And I'm like, yo, somebody got to talk to homie. Like, I know he did his time, but Jesus Christ, bro, I swear he could really get himself jammed up. He could really get himself jammed up, man. He could really get himself jammed up. And he damn sure could get some other people jammed up, right? But the thing I saw today was how can I say this without he did an interview today where he talked about how he was the one that stole R. Kelly's bag with the sex tape in it and gave it to Barry Hankerson. And that's how the R. Kelly sex tape got bootlegged. Now, I don't know how much he know about the law. He might know way more than me for a person that did a lot of federal time, right? But I really don't want to talk about it because I feel like I'm not saying not like he said it already, right? But I feel like when I be saying shit, like I'll be pulling coats and motherfuckers don't be thinking the way I be thinking, right? So sometimes I don't be want to say shit because I feel like motherfuckers wasn't even thinking that, right? But for one, he said, and I'm sure he doesn't have no beef with R. Kelly because he said he seen him in jail before he came home, right? And I guess he talked to him about it. But and this ain't even about no beef with R. Kelly or nothing, right? But it is about the distribution of child pornography, right? Now, I've heard stories about how this tape came out, right? And how he tells the story, it validates how the tape came out. Now, I didn't have no question in my mind about how the tape came out because of the urban legend of it, right? But this dude, Ali, he connects the dots, right? Not as a speculator like a Gene Squirrel, I heard. No, nigga, he's active. Like he talking about Suge being shot, he's the shooter, right? The R. Kelly sex tape. He said Barry got, I don't know if I can't remember exactly how, but I think he said Barry asked somebody else, allegedly Jimmy Henchman, to get this tape. I think he said that, right? And that's what I'm saying, allegedly, right? However, he was given the task to carry it out. So Barry tells them how R. Kelly keeps his bag with him and what was in the bag and get that bag because he wanted to use it to get R. Kelly, right? So it was Ali's task to get the bag. I said they started trying to figure ways out to get the bag. So what they did was they had shit all makes sense. It's the same Little Sean play. They got the game to do a song with R. Kelly. When R. Kelly doing the song with Game, they go to do the music video together. That's how they got access to get the Kells, right? Then Kells wanted to go somewhere else or something happened or something. And wherever Kells went, they knew where he was going. They set it up. They ran, they robbed him, but they only took the bag, right? And he said, Kells seems a little confused. It's like, nigga, y'all robbing me just for a bag? Like with all this other shit, I guess jewelry and all this other shit, right? So he says they take the bag. He gives the bag to Barry Hankerson allegedly, and that's how. And Barry allegedly or somebody leaked it to the streets, and that's how the streets got the bootleg R. Kelly sex tape. Now, I don't know if the statute of limitations is up on that or nothing can happen because R. Kelly is convicted in Chicago on the pornography charges. But there was part of the trial that the defense was saying, like, okay, well, even though it was created, it wasn't authenticated as the original version, and they didn't put this out publicly, which would now, I don't know if that helps R. Kelly and an appeal in Chicago about the distribution of the sex tape, because now this guy is stating that he's the one who stole it from Kells and gave it to Barry Hankerson, who allegedly somehow from that point it got distributed. Now, what he said, does that put Barry Hankerson in a weird space right now? Or is it something that they don't have to worry about because how long ago it was? But he don't have nothing to worry about because for him, it's just the robbery, which the statute of limitations is up. But R. Kelly going to jail federally for that same tape and him coming out and exposing how that tape got distributed. I don't know if that's a whole nother motherfucking case. But The point is, he connected the dots once again, right? Because he's telling the world now how the R. Kelly sex tape came out, which R. Kelly alleged that anyway, that's who was behind that shit. Boy, oh boy. This right here. This right here hits so different now.
What's that? That's Marv King? Niggas feeling marvelous. You gotta get the shoes though. Y'all know what it is. Whee! I see you, King. I see you, King. Below that. Money, y'all. Yeah. And it's different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. We had a black billionaires lunch. Yeah. You understand? Right. And we here together, and we're gonna keep staying together. We getting tighter. You know what I'm saying? And united we stand. And ain't nothing else to us. Black excellence.
Realistic, okay? In life, guys, not only do you get one, you writing a book. The question of the day is, how do you want your book to end? I'm around a bunch of men that are doing amazing things in their life. Basically, you're writing chapters. Chapters get good, they get better, some get worse. It's your job to complete that book to the best of your ability. My question today is, are you focused on the ending of your book? And if so, how great do you want to make it?
Wow!
Shit look different now, right? It look different now, right? Joke, no joke. Y'all know what it is. Make sure y'all hit that like. If you're new here, please subscribe. Thanks for all the donations. All right. We shall see what's next. I'll be back tomorrow. Mañana. All right. This right here go out to my man, PJ. All right. Choke, no joke. You know what it is. Peace.
You know what it is. Choke, no joke. Never did I think hip-hop go this far. Never did I think I see Diddy behind bars of Kel with penitentiary scars. The man now, is it going too far? Back. Or y'all industry rats, y'all whack. And that's 100. On Pyru, you'll be trapped like Pop, just so he could go viral. Jeans saw the nuts of Ja Rule. Had the freak off in Diddy'S too. You the butt plug shopper, freak door stopper. Nigga, you don't know if you a criminal or cop. But you next to be locked up. Ask Keefy D, telling on yourself on Vlad TV. You dumb nigga, you right, you never be me. And I never be you too, telling on myself on YouTube, sitting on the porch steps, giving up myself. The fuck I look like? My name G Depp. Comb Legacy Doom. Will the bad boy see time like loom? Your extortion fell through, your friend to no one, like the moon. Choke no joke. New album coming soon, Learn from Mistakes Part 2. You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is. You know what it is. Keep on hating. You know what it is. Choke no joke. See how the sun come out for me? Hating ass niggas, I'm here. You know what I mean? Y'all all got my name in your mouth. My nickname is Tongue now. I'm all in your mouth.
Let's go out to the East Coast, West Coast. Put it up. No palm tree the trees and the palms of dealers and fiends. Late night roam the streets. Weed is weaker, but it's cheaper. Not many chicks frontin' like divas. Out west, every chick's a model like Eva, and you know I'm far from believing her. So I'm G'ing her like she G'ing me. Banging in LA is a different thing. At the end, you either dead on the bang, getting out, doing better things. On Sunset, where they hang. Hollywood, where they hustle for change. Times Square here, it's the same. No matter where you go, you'll find a lane. On the west, they kick it with Kane. On the east, trees the social thing. East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap, East Coast. When I'm on the west and I'm doing my thing, don't offer me coke or your nose I bang. Friends don't offer other deadly things. Thanks for the hospitality, we'll still hang. I won't judge you, leave me as I came. On the road to success, top of the game. Eat all the finer things in the food chain. Teach my kids to do the same. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your glasses, take a toast. If you rap, East Coast. Gotta love life and offer wonderful things. Being to travel is a privileged thing. Came back to the East, air wasn't fresh. Streets filled with trash, various people in the eye. It's easy to tell who's upper middle class. Police and racism, same as crash. Back to where they not social, where they less vocal. When they don't know you, be careful, show you around the East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, East Coast, whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Pop your bottles and toss the cork. If you rap, West Coast. Both coasts are known to give you fame. Got paparazzis playing cameras your way. Got you bobbing and weaving like Cassius Clay. Most thugs turn Muslim in older days. Change their name to Allah they pray. Probably till they decay. This go out to the east and west. For Big and Pop, y'all, let's connect. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. Grab your raps, roll it up. If you rap, West Coast. Whether East Coast, West Coast, East Coast, West Coast. You can't get the West without the ES. So it's manifested that we connect. You know what it is. mistakes, baby. You know what it is. Greg on the track. Rest in peace, baby. Either war, we here now. You know what it is.
This is for Tupac.
Rest in peace, Tupac Shakur. Choke no joke. Let's go. Pac, we still riding, baby. Your Royce, draw up the paperwork. You lucky Solange like me. Yeah. And I wanna make a wifey. I know a nigga wanna fight me. I in the elevator wanna fight me. I do you like you do dudes. Drag your ass up and down the Ave. You go only go and drop a bag. Cause you ain't half the man that I am. Still mad, you ugly, yeah, show. Still here hustling that studio. Yo, that, your subliminal thing flow. Look, this whole G up and afro. I got a brain, scarecrow. And you ain't shit without me, Jumped on Dorothy's yellow brick road. You wicked witch, you a dog, Toto. Time man and lion, you heartless coward. Cross the bridge to success, douse you with fire. Soto's behind you, can call you sire. The kingdom filled with calm, gonorrhea fire. I'm the one, not Nas. Summer Jam, you would've got home. Young son said you was fun. And you devastated Michael True made a run. You see him on Twitter running back. Or any given Sunday. You know, on Twitter guy. Yeah, joke no joke. You know what it is. Either war, BX. We here now. Rest in peace, Pop. It's the ghost of Pop. Choke no joke. Yeah. You know what Choke no joke. You know what it is. Let's go, let's go. 2020, rich niggas, money funny. We got killer bees and I lost my honey. My little sex master, yeah, she was a distraction to my mathematics. Then Corona happened. The government capping on what's really happening. Rock Nation signing niggas that's out here ratting. And Jay's the captain of the ship? Ain't this a bitch? You keep his sign and snitch? We lost Andre and Rich. Life's a bitch. Can't have a funeral no matter if you rich or poor. Overpopulated at morgues. Funeral homes, bodies all on the floor. No food in stores, no meat no more. These the last days if you never prayed. Have faith, all sort of illest a day. Yo, it's tough. When you see Puff rock a hoodie with his baby mama hanging from a cross, you lost. Damn, you told the CEO on the gram he was a handsome man. That's sexual harassment in front of millions of fans. You made Fab wanna scram like Sunday Letitia. Joseph don't leave, Mary and Jesus. Sags, self-pleasing, some sneak thievers. If we were kids, you call them flat leavers. They use you, don't need you. It's birth you, then see ya. Cross you, then be ya. Curve you and flee ya. Niggas wanna be you until they see you. They idolize you like you in the case. Nigga, you know who got punched in the face. In the A on stage or any place. A nigga like me never retire like Mace. And don't even care if the church is the escape. Last real nigga alive amongst your face. Y'all big mad, no frosting on my face. You can't come out, Epstein flight log is out. And tell us what that spirit cooking about. Head to head with a satanist and niggas in down. The power of the dark side block me out. That's why I'm black and get it in any sport trick. That's why you the non-factor. 6ix9ine keep acting like you ain't acting. You wasn't flagging in the court yapping. That tough guy on the gram was just blabbing. Nigga, you capping. I'm the king of New York. At y'all niggas, I'm laughing. At the plaza. At the plaza. It's the king of New York. Choke no joke. We here now. You know what it is. Eat a wall, stand up. Yeah, choke no joke.
KK on
New life. They said I'd be dead or in jail. They was half right, I saw right can sell. I knew I wasn't rich when I couldn't make bail. I made out good, 5 niggas that didn't tell. Hold up, don't go to trial when caught up. Roll the dice, watch the numbers just go up. When you're off for wood shorties and puffs nuts, you got the whammy, cause you pressed your luck. You could've been back on the town, industry bound, no more busting it down. To quarters, half O's, having to catch the flow, and reassuring those who act like they don't know that the ratchet let go. If you think we won't fill them hollow points up with mercury, send them to another planet, leave them screaming like Mike and Janet. Niggas can't stand it. I felt champagne with Ross running the game. When I was locked and the CO jumped in my face, talking gangster, nigga. Like I'm not a fucking gangster, nigga. But you got it in here, cause the odds ain't fair. Cause you got that walkie and that button right there. But after 8 hours, you leave here. And that's when you friend, it's not fair. You shoot at the range, we shoot when in range. Roll up in that range, your face look real strange. The look on my face is I got that aim. Before you reach, you feel the pain. Blood stain, calculate to your brain. You been licked by that thing. In the game of death, that's what you get when got game. It's a method to the madness, how I bring the pain of one that's not sane. Choke no joke, I do my thing. Can't hang. They say you're nobody until they kill you. I'm somebody alive, guess that make me an ill dude. Made my name before the funeral, considered a legend and still make moves. They know you when you gone, they know me when I'm on. All over the board, you restricted, you pawn. You wouldn't cut a lawn, blow a candle at dawn. Choke got it going on like fuel. Some of you fools is more ass than mule. Never rule like Rick with Mona Lisa in your crib. Haters mad cause I'm doing what they wish they did. Without the rock, it's still gunning like Chris. Nigga try to block, I time a off this shit. Nigga looking down at me, now he looking at dick. Pause, just determined shit. It's choke, no joke. Nigga, I'm lit. Fired up. And we recorded this in the D and shit.
Den Hirschenraum von was, oder?
Hold on. No autographs right now. I got something to handle right here. No disrespect.
Beat on the drums.
Choke, no joke on the mic. Life with success. Is this what it is? Let's go. Life with success. Is this what it is? Paparazzi running around flashing your kids, trying to catch them with a blunt or a cig, hoping that they fall in some type of addiction. Baby mama hitting you with numbers like addiction. Shit so high, you feel like she pimping. It's alright, bitch. Yeah, I'm tripping, but it's better than the fucking max I'm spitting. You can have every time before you see this Jimmy again. If life was a movie, you'd be going in the wind. And this flow ain't conceptualized off gin and tonic. But how ironic, you filed once a nigga went and got it poppin'. I guess that's why you pushed up when I was Milano hopping. Out at high school, fresh with jewels, looking successful as I do. I made you a star in the hood, kept you in leathers and bamboos. Fresh footwear, girl, I kept you good. Every color to match, your butter sauce, moved you to edge coat. From the concourse, left mom house living better off. Now you write that shit all off. Like taxes, make me wanna move your parts with chainsaw and axes. I need to roll up and get back to relaxing. Is this what it is? Life with success, huh? Is this what it is? Chicks you took care of, motherfuckers you looked out for. Everybody turn on you, better take motherfucking hand out. Is this what it is?
Life was success. Sometimes it sucks. When people want something's when they call up. Yeah. People wanna hang, cause you got a new truck.
Let's go.
Now you hang with chicks that you dreamed you fuck.
Haters want you stuck, chicks trying to get knocked up. Cake in the oven and eat your cake up. Chick, get your own and raise our stakes up. The more you get, yo, the shit get iller. So I might go from the glove one and turn to thriller. Saw dealers get extorted by Popo when they needed a filler. And the shit get realer. They wanna clap back, but sit back and be a griller. Or be on a manhunt like Larry Davis. That's on the realer. Success have a lot of dudes on painkillers. Or puffing that fuzzy like caterpillars. It ain't easy to deal with. Life is success, huh? Is this what it is? Life is success. Is this what it is?
Stay the hell. Don't follow those cats.
Choke, don't choke. You already know. Let's go out the gray, go. Now I'm out the game. Feel good not pitching in the hood. And I really don't think I could go back to selling crack and stashing them packs in my ass. I maintain weekly money the same. And nah, I don't go through them games. Niggas testing my brain with them triple beams filled with change. Pot crack, grams in the drain. Getting hit with the fake exchange. Like baking soda flour. After being on Broadway for hours. Getting knocked, being back at start. Niggas testing if I got heart. Pushing me to pop some shots. Just stop the ball before the start. Old lady with the binocs. Give description to cops. Why they try to tear us apart with that good cop, bad cop. I ain't going for the game, he ain't tell you a thing. Your partners with them saying the same. You tighten them cuffs till you see veins. Stop fucking yanking them down. They might fuck you if you ain't sane. And nigga never sniff cocaine. And I don't care what game or part of the area you claim. Brave Scarface, you must be insane. Nigga, Tony fucked the boy's Dane. His right hand man, he's slain to get his back blown out the game. Do it on the low, let nobody know. No pillow talk to home. And if he step on your toes, don't bust a blank. Cause everybody will know. Or get out the game. They say that change is good. It's a lot of stress in the hood. And I know if you could, you would. Get out the game, but you stuck in that time. Wet a nigga in public like Shine. For a witness to drop a dime for self-defense.
That's Jay-Z, Beyonce, Tina Knowles, and Blue Ivy right now at a movie premiere. Jay's outside trying to do some damage control. The girl be 13 in January, y'all. Look how she's dressed. Like, really? Bro. Okay. Okay. Watch how that play out.
Do or die. Celebs doing time. Mike Vick on the child line. Even Kobe, Jason Williams, Gage, kick like Shinobi. Little Kim for perjury. You know you done fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up, right? Let's go. When it's late night, make sure it's packed tight. And when you take those flights, never eye the Jake in sight. And shake them fuckers when they dead to right. Making a fifth go rumble. Because of stick up trouble. Blasting your gap for a cat, for in fact, for some crap that don't involve you. For some dudes that don't love you, all they wanna do is pawn you until you go down. And don't do shit for you when you lock down, or even when you touch down. But they tell you to go to the pound. The same block that gave you a pound. Years in the pen, now What state are you in? When you back it for 10, and you was just waiting for a teen to come home to relive it again. Entrapment should be a sin. The way they reel us in, parole us to a revolving door to bring us in. This shit is insane. The game is insane. The game will fuck with your brain. That's why I'm out the game. Yeah. Just get out the game, man. I know they told y'all there's only 2 ways out. Jail and death. Nah, just get out, nigga. Just get out, man. It's easy. Just walk away, nigga. If they care about you, they'll let you go. If you in the game and you wanna go and get a better life, and they won't let you walk away, what do that say? Get out the game, nigga. You wanna sleep easy, nigga? Look at these rap niggas, nigga. You wanna be the next rapper? Trapper, clapper, federal indictment rapper, huh? I keep telling y'all niggas, man, get out the game, man. Joke no joke. Grego, you already know. The beast is chemical, baby. That's why I'm out the game. Stay the hell. Don't follow those cats. Choke, no joke, no joke. You know what it is.
Hey, son.
Hi, when are you coming home?
Mommy's not coming home.
Why?
Goodbye.
Where are you? Where are you?
Mommy's not coming home.
Why?
Tell Daddy I'm not coming home.
Why?
Goodbye. Bye. What am I supposed to do? Tell this 10-year-old boy I'm getting some new dick or something?
Check. Yeah. Choke, no joke. Know what it is. This go out to the desperate housewives in New York, Atlanta, Texas, California, Miami, Mississippi. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. It was quick how it happened. We was just chatting, had a lot in common. I kept a laugh in the department in which a man was lacking. He was the king of the ship. Somehow I became captain. My swag on platinum, all my gold just smacking. Then phone sex had happened. Things went left. Our common interest in sex, something like Little Kim and Hugh F. We knew if we met, it would be electric. Then the day came and we met. It was beyond my dream, a dream so sweet it made me scream. It was like a dream. Knew why he made a queen. I wanted to find Marty McFly and use that time machine. Run up in the church, create a scene. Object to that wedding and give him my ring like. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. I fell harder than a mother, my #1 lover. Yo, under them covers was like no other. Had everything in common. I used to love her until he bugged her. Bitch, motherfucker. Device in the whip, had to call it quits. Hit us like a brick. We both sick. Now she got dilemma, like Kelly the kids. I'm calm, wish I never met the chick. Miss missing her seafood and our trips. Sex in the soul house, we did that shit. Sexing on the tent, we risked that shit. We both freaky as fuck, I miss my chick. Well, never mind, there to take him off of mine. Kindred spirits, just the wrong time. Get divorced, you can hear my line. Until I repent, it's next lifetime. Like, I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Yeah. I never thought in my life, not me, I fall for another man's wife. Oh God, I know that it sound trite. I'm caught up with a desperate housewife. Joke, no joke, you already know. It's that south side of Eden Wall flow. We out of here. Yeah, legal hustle, mega. You know what it is. It's choke, no joke about killing heat. Left my boo in my dudes when I saw the heat. Was gone in 30 seconds, more like 23. Took flight like Mike, number 23. Before the indictment came, I split like Jada, didn't get wet like Kane. Got out the game. I went from the tunnel, now movie making. So it ain't no confusing why you dudes be hating. Choke, no joke. Yeah. It's choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Chicken choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Niggas choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Yeah. It's choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Chicken choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Niggas choke, no joke.